Nama mana. Mana mana.
Wow.
Hello.
Hi.
Mana mana. Good morning. It is April 6th, 2016, Wednesday morning, 9:33 a.m. And if you hear the phone ring, Brad's expecting a phone call. Just ignore it, because I will. Okay? We're waiting on a phone call because I can't go into all the details, but we don't have health insurance now. We thought we had it for a little bit longer. Yeah. They made sure that was gone right away. And I'd like to say a lot more about that, but I won't. Okay. Sometimes it's just best not to open up that can of worms.
If you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all, right?
Well, sometimes you need to say something, even though it's not something nice. But
Yep.
we got more important stuff to do than deal with that crap.
Mm-hmm.
That would take sometimes opening up that can of worms would take up too much time and energy that you don't really have. So, Anyway, let's just say things weren't done in the right and manner, and I don't know how some people that do bad business practice sleep at night.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, yesterday. Oh, let me do the weather. Whoa.
Stop. I know.
33 degrees out.
You upset the routine.
Real field temperature 20. The high will be 60. The low will be 33. And it's kind of overcast, but sun trying to peek through. But it's not windy like it was yesterday, so that's a major plus. Let's see. Yesterday we didn't really get much done. We were so exhausted and sore, both of us, that we just, it felt like, that you had done a major workout that you hadn't moved in 20 years prior. Just everything hurt. So, we just kind of took yesterday off. We did a little bit of stuff, but nothing like we had planned. But sometimes you gotta just take that time off and let your body rest some, because, we're not near done, and, we can't afford to have our body break down, in a few days or right when we leave on the road and stuff. So, we did some rest and stuff, and we went to the grocery store, and got some stuff. Not too much stuff, because, we're obviously, not going to do any stocking of the pantry right now. And we came home, and I folded some laundry, and while Brad made dinner, and he had cooked up a pork roast a few days ago, and I'll let him tell you what him doed with it. Take it away, Brad.
Okay. I cooked it in the crock pot. Normally, I would grind it up and make sausage out of it, but we're not going to have the freezer space in the motorhome.
We don't have the time.
And so I injected it. I made a seasoning of garlic and onion and a few other spices, and injected it, and cooked it in the crock pot for about 20 hours. Mm-hmm. And after a few days later, I went ahead and pulled it apart and simmered it with some onions and some more spices. And then I used a KC-style barbecue sauce. And then I served it on a toasted onion roll with grilled onions and Swiss cheese, and it turned out pretty decent.
It was really good, and I am not a fan normally of pork, and this was excellent. So, I feel very spoiled because since he's retired, I've only cooked maybe 1 or 2 meals. But he loves to cook, and he's enjoying having more time to do so.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of his thing. The kitchen now is kind of becoming Brad's domain. It finally dawned on me yesterday why every time I go out there to pack something up or to do something, he's kind of hovering. And I finally asked him, it's like, is it because you do more of the cooking and you don't want me to mess up your stuff? He's like, well, yeah, kind of. And I'm like, okay, you can have, we'll just have the kitchen kind of be, in our new place and in the motorhome. That makes a lot of sense. He's been kind of, deciding where stuff goes. It's a nice break for me. I cooked for years and years when he was working all the time. So it's a nice break. It's kind of a trade-off. I take care of the folding and stuff of the laundry and bathroom and stuff, and he does the kitchen. So, I mean, it doesn't mean I won't be cooking out there sometimes, but, and then this new place is so big with the kitchen that it'll be a breeze for both of us to be out there cooking. I'm just really looking forward to that, Yeah. So, that'll be awesome in that little RV for both of us.
Yeah.
Got you guys, didn't I? You guys are like, wait, what'd I miss? So anyway, I did some looming last night. Stayed up a little too late last night, but I gotta have that downtime sometimes. But anyway, if you're friends with me on Facebook, you've already seen it. But I finished up my wrap. And it's pretty long, and it's variegated purple, as you can see. This is the seafoam stitch, and I know somebody had asked for me to demonstrate making it, and normally I would, but I don't have time right now. And I'm not going to do this one right away real soon. I don't really like stuff that takes a long time. And this is for me, but there's if you're looking for it to do it on the loom like I did this one, there are some different YouTube videos on it. That's how I learned how. And then I started a hat. This is the brim of it, and this is the light pink is just some red heart that I had, and then this variegated pinks, the darker pink is loops and thread charisma, and it's variegated pinks and oranges. So I'm just making a hat because I just enjoy sitting and doing that. Enjoy sitting at night doing that and eating popsicles. We bought more popsicles last night, sugar-free ones. I can't do it right now. But once I get settled and stuff, I want to get some of the bigger popsicle, I guess it's called ice pop molds, and then start making my own. But I'm gonna have to wait till I get down to Florida. Maybe they'll have them in Georgia when I go to see Dina, but that would be so much cheaper because I do go through them, and part of the reason I eat so many of them is it does seem to help me with the hot flashes when I'm really, really hot flashing and having something cold and stuff, and it's enjoyable. So, I don't smoke and I don't drink, and I don't do any kind of non-prescription drugs, and I don't abuse those. Well, I don't have any I could abuse. Bad baby, bad baby, bad baby. But, so that's what I do. Today, we're going to lunch with his mother, and then we're going to come home, and we're going to go directly downstairs. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200. We can collect 200 if you want. But we have to go downstairs. We have to empty out that freezer. We have to get that all going. I need to have that big roaster, electric roaster brought inside. What I'm going to do is we have 3 or 4 packages, family packs of chicken thighs. And I'm going to put them all in my big electric roaster. I have one of those great big ones, like you would use if you're going to put a turkey in or something. And cook it all up and then debone it and then refreeze it into smaller bags that'll fit nicely in the RV, which would be great for quick meals. And I just realized I told you guys this in the last video. You guys are like, I already know. Sorry. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. Is we've got to finish that downstairs. We have people coming tonight. What time are they coming tonight?
After 4, I believe.
That lady with the car.
And she'll be here probably after 7.
No, when you talked to the lady with the car, she said after 4.
Okay, it was the other lady then after 7.
They're both same name. But no, I mean when you're talking, we have somebody coming to look at the car, but when you were talking to her on the phone, she said she got off work at 4.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Somebody coming at 4, or after 4, somebody coming after 7. So, and the thing is, they both have the same name. So,
that's right.
We'll have to see. We'll go, what you here to look at, okay? Because then tomorrow we've got to bust patootie on getting that. Well, we've got to do the final laundries. Mm-hmm. We'll start that today. But tomorrow we've got to do that garage, and we've got to start getting stuff together for, this Friday we have those guys coming. Well, that's all the stuff we got going on. Mm-hmm. One thing I wanted to talk about, and we were talking about it earlier, is just ignore that. Brad's going to take it in another room. Not blaming yourself when people react a certain way. A lot of us are people pleasers, and we will, if somebody is unhappy, we will blame ourselves. I've always been that way. If somebody reacted a way, say they were angry at me, maybe they didn't even have a reason really to be angry with me, I would blame myself. If somebody was abusive toward me, I would blame myself. And I think when you grow up in a family that maybe there is either some emotional abuse, some verbal abuse, or even physical, you grow up in those dynamics. So then if somebody else blames you for something, even if it's not your fault, you take it in. You want to fix everything. You want to make everybody happy. You take it in and you blame yourself. And for me, as I've aged and stuff, it's like, wait, I'm no longer going to let somebody's negativity and somebody taking out their anger on me, I'm no longer going to digest it inside myself and blame myself. I'm just going to say, they're entitled to their opinion. I'm sorry they feel that way. If I'm in the wrong, I admit I'm in the wrong, but my husband will tell you that. If I'm in the wrong, I will admit, even if I realize later that, hey, that person was right, I will come to them and I will apologize. But I've always been so bad at, family members would be abusive toward me, and I would just take it because I didn't want to rock the boat. Well, I still don't want to rock the boat, but I'm not going to sit there and take it. I'm going to just say, that's enough, and walk away. You don't have the right to treat me that way, and walk away. And I'm not talking about my husband or anything. In fact, nobody in my family is abusive toward me now. They know I just won't put up with it. I just, I'm old enough now. I'm like, I'm not doing this. I'm just not going to do this. So anyway, I don't want anybody else to do it either because, we can't make everybody happy. All we can do is work on making ourselves happy, being good people, treating others how we want to be treated. So, that's all. Everything's going well. House is a mess, but what do you expect, right? Like I said, we didn't pick up too much stuff at the grocery store. Because we're trying to not, they were having case lot sales there at Smith, which is our Kroger store, but, so yeah, my husband's finding out how much our prescriptions are going to cost, because we should have had coverage until the 12th here. So, yeah, but, even though they still took out for the insurance this month, yeah. And I know it's not right, but it's not worth the fighting and stuff. Just, karma the bitch. Well, I hope everybody has a great day. And remember that I love you guys. And I do really cherish your friendship. And I think you're awesome. And we will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.